I'm Monique Sorgen, and today I'm going to be reading from my book, How Long You Should Wait to Have Sex, a novel. Chapter 5. John and I have been drinking, talking, and laughing for a while now, and so far I've done a pretty good job of keeping my cool despite the fact that I'm already crazy about this guy. The way he smiles all the time and laughs sympathetically at absolutely everything I say, good or bad, makes me feel like he totally gets me. He gets my sense of humor. He gets what makes me angry and passionate, and somehow he manages to keep a positive attitude about everything. He even manages to find a positive outlook on my boss when I explain all the ways in which Henry is indisputably out of his mind sadistic. I wish I could look at everything as optimistically as John does. Well, maybe if I get to hang out with him enough, I'll be forced to meet him at his level of optimism. I'd love to figure out how to do that. They say that when you meet the one, you just know. I always thought that was bullshit, but I guess that's only because it had never happened to me before. I know I've only known him for a few hours, but everything is so easy with him. That's how I always pictured it. The banter simply flows, mostly because he laughs at my jokes, which naturally makes me funnier. Talking to him is effortless, smooth, almost uplifting. I sound drunk, don't I? I'm pretty sure it's not just the alcohol talking, though. I swear, I felt a connection to this man from the first moment our eyes locked. God, that sounds cheesy. But I guess feelings, when they come, are cheesy. Maybe that's just something I have to accept and embrace. Yes, I think I might love feeling cheesy. Bring on the cheese. So, do you like doing PR? He asks. I love it. People give me their problems and I fix them. It's creative and empowering. I love your confidence, he announces, genuinely impressed. It's always hard to ask a guy what he does because usually his whole sense of self-esteem is riding on how successful he is. His career often gives away his income level, which if it's too high makes him worry that women will like him for the wrong reasons, and if it's too low makes him worry that women will judge him. The answer also informs how creative or passionate a person might be, what kind of thinker they are. Are they analytical, literal, logical, or simply not into thinking at all? Basically, I'm saying that I realize this is a simple and yet loaded question, especially for a guy, but it's his turn and he's going to have to face the music. What about you? Do you like what you do? How could I not? I'm a heart surgeon. He names his job with the humility of someone stating that he's a garbage man. I try to stay calm and act normal, like that's no big deal. Wow, I blurt, as casually as I can muster. So, what's your favorite part of that? The money, he jokes. I'm laughing on the outside, but inside I'm also doing a victory dance. I know it's ugly to care, but when a guy doesn't have money, I'm the one left dealing with his low self-esteem problems and depression about how he can't afford to do nice things with and for me. I don't even need nice things, but I get it. When a man doesn't have money, he doesn't feel like a man. I didn't tell him to feel that way about it. I would never feel that way about him, but he does, so it's always a little relief when he's got that crossed off his list. Not that I would like John any less if he didn't. As noted, I like John. Not wanting to come off materialistic, John explains that what he really likes about being a doctor. No, I enjoy saving lives too. He's altruistic. He's generous, he's caring. I like this man. But it's also nice to be able to afford to do all the stuff I want. See, he gets it. That's what I was talking about. Like what? I ask. What do you like to do? I like to eat out, go to concerts, travel. This is all the stuff I like to do. We have everything in common so far. Then again, why wouldn't we? We're clearly soulmates. Suddenly, I remember the conversation I had with Anna Rubin this morning, where I told her all the things I wanted to do with my new guy. John is a doctor, a surgeon no less. I have to ask. Were you messing with me before? Are you sure you don't know the meaning of the purple dress? I honestly have no idea what that refers to. So you don't know Anna Rubin. Why would I know Anna Rubin? Because you're a surgeon and she's a nurse in a surgeon's office? And you think we all know each other like famous people do? He laughs. Just tell me the truth, John. Did she send you? Send me where? He finds my question hilarious, and I don't know if I should believe him or not. Here, to K-Bar, to meet me. He turns pale white. Oh my God, I'm sorry, were you waiting for a blind date? Maybe he really doesn't know. No, I mean, yes, kind of, but not really. Nobody sent you here to K-Bar to meet Samantha in the purple dress. No, but you have definitely piqued my curiosity. Do tell. For the first time, I realize how ridiculous my plan must sound to people. This girl, me, is such a giant control freak that she thinks she can just orchestrate meeting the love of her life by calling up everyone she knows and having them send bachelors. How do I explain this without seeming dumb? You know what? If he is the one, then he needs to know this about me. If we're going to spend the rest of our lives together, he'll accept that I have a strong personality, determination, ambition in everything I do, and a no-fail attitude. These are good qualities, aren't they? Well, that's all for today. Tune in next week for Chapter 5, Part 2.